Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Talk. So today's topic will be Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6. This new season of Fortnite dropped on March the 16th of 2021 and was certainly a very interesting season to say the least. So many things changed, like the map. The map wasn't actually a huge change in the fact that there was mainly areas general. It was mainly generated around the central area, around the spire and the 0 points and stuff. So that was new. And another new thing that Epic have been working on was, of course, the solo live event, the first one of its kind. It was pretty epic, if I'm honest. It was really interesting and really different, and it shows that they've been working hard on something. I'm also pleased to see that the battle pass this season wasn't just related to the season as such, because every single skin in last season was a hunter, to do with the main storyline, which I wasn't always a huge fan of having all the skins related to the storyline. I enjoyed having some that were just random as such, like Peely and stuff like that. That was just completely random that Epic created and had nothing to do with the storyline. But I'm also pleased that so far this season there doesn't really appear to be many crossovers apart from the Lara Croft skin. I didn't really like the crossover sort of part of season 5 because I enjoyed Epic's originality of skins and how they were created. Another interesting factor of this season is, of course, the animals. The animals were something very new that we hadn't really seen before. And last season we had the addition of all the NPCs around the map that we could talk to, get exotics, get challenges, get bounties. And this season they added animals, which drop items like bones and meat sticks, which can be used for crafting and healing, which are some really interesting and unique items that we hadn't really seen before. And on the topic of crafting, that is something new that was added this season. See, to begin with, the first couple of days of the season, which is still around now, it was quite hard to get your mind around the fact that to get like a pump shotgun and stuff, or a good one, you have to craft together loads of items to be able to get a good level shotgun and weapon, which makes it a lot harder to get a comfortable loadout, like a full gold loadout. That's insanely difficult now because of how difficult it is to get rare weapons and such. I know you can get the odd rare weapon out of a chest, but apart from that, it can be really difficult. We also saw the addition of 2 new mythic items. There was some mythic boots that I'm a fan of. They're just kind of different to get because you have to collect an orb, and you take the orb to the spire, and in the spire there are like runes where you can deposit the orb, and you are given the boots. So the boots are used for so if you jump constantly 3 times, you're able to deploy your glider. So it's a really useful mobility item if you're stuck in the zone or something and you find an orb next to the spire, and that's insanely lucky if you do. You can then just give it to the spire and you will get these mythics. The other mythic was, first of its kind, was the new primal shotgun, I think it was, the mythic primal shotgun. The primal shotgun, just generally, is a very overpowered weapon. It's kind of like the drum shotgun mixed with the combat shotgun if you scope in, because the spread on it is so small for a shotgun. Also, some other new weapons that have been added, as I mentioned before, the primal shotgun, the primal rifle, primal pistol, primal revolver. Also got the primal bow. The bow is a new weapon added this season, and had never really been seen before apart from the boom bow. Although the boom bow is quite different to these weapons in the fact that it made it a rather large area around the explosion, and it's not particularly similar to the mechanical explosive bow, but it's certainly different. And we also saw the return of the revolver in the primal and makeshift forms. And also the pistol got a change as well. With the primal pistol, I think it's primal pistol anyway, or the makeshift one, it shoots twice, which can be incredibly powerful if you can hit your shots right. So it's kind of like an orc, but not as good range. Another weapon that was added this season, which I've already touched on slightly, was the bow. So the bow is certainly a very interesting weapon with the fact that you can change its ability. So it can be a stink bow, primal stink bow, primal flame bow, mechanical explosive bow, and mechanical shockwave bow. So to make the primal version of the bow, you need a regular bow and 4 bones, and then you need the chosen item to change its ability. And then to make the mechanical form, you need a bow and 4 mechanical parts. It's also the first kind of weapon with an ability, and it was able to change its ways depending on what items you give it. We saw items kind of like this in Chapter 2, Season 4 with the Marvel Mythics, with things like the Black Panther mythic that enabled you to run faster and then give off a bright pulse. The Storm mythic, which allowed you to push enemies away in like a second. We also saw our fourth member of the 7 arrive to the Fortnite storyline. His name, the Foundation. This may suggest that he may be the leader or the creator of the 7. So he may have been the original one and then inspired people like the Scientist, the Paradigm, and the Visitor to join him. And we don't know what their plan is. We heard about the sisters and Geno. No, I haven't seen anything about who they may be and what importance they have to the storyline. But they are something new to Fortnite storyline. Okay, so I think we're about wrapped up with all the Fortnite storyline stuff and with the new chapter, new season just being added. So I'm just going to leave you with the moments, or the last couple of minutes of the solo live event to watch, and hope you enjoy and have enjoyed this episode. Before I forget, please remember to like and subscribe for more.
Well done! That's the last one! I think we got it! Whoa. That's intense. Okay, this next step is critical. Everything okay up there?
It's not enough. I can't stop it. But I might be able to contain the blast.
He must be sealing himself in. You don't have to do this! You're not leaving until this is done. He needs our help. Come on!
We won't get another chance. You need to seal off the 0 point and overload the device.
Overload the device! I'll be trapped in the loop!
We'll both have to find our way back. No matter what happens, do not give up. I will find you, and you will tell me everything.
You have my word! Here we go!
isolated we are, there is a primal force that binds us all. That drives us to adapt. To journey forth in search of adventure. To never, ever give up. To face our deepest fears, no matter the consequences. To confront the darkness that lurks within. That primal force demands balance. The island has grown wild, and so must you.